Hello guys, YouTube channel Rackz and Rage TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah!
There we go. Quit grabbing my titty. You ready?
Yes, nigga.
Okay. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rackz.
Rage.
Well, all right. Okay. So today we're gonna pretty much do a recap or how to and all kind of shit together of Carnival cruise. Actually, the one we went on the breeze, right? So we're gonna do this video for the first time cruisers, the ones that forgot how to cruise, and the ones that's getting back from post pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna run it like that. So first of all, we're gonna start off with, you wanna kind of run through how to actually book the cruise. You know what I'm saying? So basically, let me say, like, find your cruise.
Some people use travel agents. If I book a cruise, I do it myself. I mean, it's easier. Why pay somebody when you can do it yourself? It's really not that hard. You go in there, find the cruise you want, the time you want, book it, pay the deposit, then till it's time to pay it off, unless you pay it all at one time.
Mm-hmm. That, and I think right after you do that, we're gonna start with the Carnival hub, right? So the Carnival hub, you can get on there and put your booking number in.
Yeah, you gotta download it first off.
Yeah.
Put your booking number in, and then you can keep track of how many days you have. It's gonna tell you when you need to check in. It's gonna tell you you gotta do your little health questionnaire.
Mm-hmm.
What else? If you want to book short excursions, and everything is on there. It'll pretty much tell your itinerary.
You can do like the dining settings. And
you can do all that.
Order stuff
if you want two beds, or if you want just a king bed in your room, however you want to do it, you can do all that through the hub.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I think too, with me, what helped us out is that I joined a cruise group. So when you do that, you join a cruise group, you find out your exact cruise ship and your exact cruise date. I mean, a lot of stuff that you don't know, other people that's been experienced cruisers know that stuff. So you can find out, like I say, for the
this for the new cruisers. Now, if you've been cruising, you pretty much already know what you're gonna be doing.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and then y'all gotta download the Verify, whatever. You'll get to that later on. But that's something that you're gonna have to do to update your upload your passport, COVID identification, testing, your COVID testing, and your COVID vaccination card. You're gonna have to do all that. If you're not vaccinated, don't even book the cruise, because you're not gonna be able to go. Mm-hmm. And you gotta get tested. If you're fully vaccinated, and that means both shots with a booster, or your one Johnson & Johnson with a booster.
3 days.
Fully vaccinated, you can do it in 3 days. If not, it has to be within 2 days. 48 hours.
So next, this is the big thing I know everybody probably want to watch for, is how to pack. Wow.
Well,
how to pack. Man.
Honestly, like, they have like different little themes and stuff going on the cruise. Now, if you're a big theme person, then you want to get on to
cruise groups.
Well, the cruise groups, the website too. It'll tell you like different things. Like, they have all white parties. They had like a glow party on ours. We just actually came back from ours on this past Saturday, June 25th. So they have all these different themes and stuff like that. If you want to pack for all those, like I said, if you're not one, I'm not a big theme person. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really just go to gamble. She gamble. Hey, actually, she gamble and sleep. She gamble and sleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So gamble, sleep, and eat. Let's be clear. So shut up. So I mean, if you want into the themes and stuff like that, like I think the first night was formal night. Either the first night or the second night.
Second night was the actual
formal night.
The first sea day. So the first night is gonna be cruising,
chilling,
just trying to get familiar with the boat. You know what I mean? So but the second night is the formal night. I think on all cruises.
Second night, formal night or whatever. It's only for like an hour or whatever. Yeah. And honestly, I just wouldn't recommend wearing all them heels and stuff like some people do. People do it, but that's just not my thing. Not on a boat. Like, I mean, it's not rocking bad where you stumbling or whatever, but I'm just not finna do it.
Drinks start flowing,
and then it's a little wet if you go out on the Lido deck.
Yeah,
which is
Lido
deck 10.
Deck 10. Yep, deck 10.
If you go out on the Lido deck, it's a little slick out there, so you might not want to have heels on. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I was scared because I had Crocs on. I thought it was gonna be slick. The Crocs actually did pretty good.
Yes,
and
Crocs
pretty much everywhere you turn, somebody had Crocs
on. Yeah.
So Crocs should be your go-to shoe if you like Crocs. If you don't like them, then I don't really know what to tell you. You just got to be. Crocs. Oh no!
But Crocs. This is not sponsored by Crocs, but we had on Crocs and they was good.
And I'm gonna say probably like 65-70% of everybody else had Crocs on. So everywhere you look, it was Crocs everywhere.
Crocs or flip flops.
Or flip flops, or bare feet.
So next thing we're going to is your thing that I always lean on you. Get you a pre-cruise checklist. If you that organized person, you OCD or whatever, that should be good for you. But if you got somebody around you that is always to the T detail, get with them, help them. Well, ask them to help you get you a checklist because you're gonna forget something. I know with us, we went over hours like several times.
Hold your thought. He said help them get your checklist together, but that's not what happens over here, baby. Can you do me a checklist so I can make sure I got everything?
Hey, you see the shirt say?
But hold on.
No,
I did all that. And I forgot to put one thing on there, his belt. And do you know, at the whole list, he decided to bring it up. Baby, you forgot to put a belt on my list.
That's teamwork.
But I did your whole other 50 things to put in your bag. And you just thought about the negative. But anyway, I digress. So make sure you have a checklist and make sure you put your travel documents on there. Because it was several people that went on a cruise with us that forgot their travel documents. We left out of Galveston. They lived in Oklahoma. So go figure.
that wasn't what it was. Hey, make sure check your list at least 3 or 4 times. That day before, check it twice.
Passport, birth certificate, ID, whatever. Make sure you have those. If you don't have
those,
underwear,
everything.
You don't have, I'm telling them the main things. If you don't have your travel documents, your vaccination cards, even though you uploaded it, they still gonna want to see it once you get to the port.
So explain them this here. Verify that helps you, I guess. But you still have to have it.
It basically uploads the stuff for you to make sure that it's real, genuine stuff, and it's not something that you put together. That's really what the verify is for, to make sure that it ain't nothing that you had cousin Skeeter do down the road for you. It's something that that you actually went ahead done. So they do that, but they still check it because they said, oh, well, this stuff could have changed in the last couple of days. I mean, like, who really gonna tell you? So
yeah, make sure y'all do that. And that's probably the most important thing. So like say with all the travel documents and stuff like that, you also want to make sure you have all your necessities, like toothbrush. A lot of folks forget stuff like that. Deodorant. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you have that.
That was me. I made his list and my baby's list and still forgot my deodorant. Out of all everybody else stuff.
No, she was good. She wasn't musty. She was good.
I took care of it. But I still forgot it from here initially.
So now let's get this here. This is the second most important part. Embarkation process and boarding hacks. So basically, it's gonna be a process. I don't care what time you book to get on, if you early board and late board, it's gonna be a process. The way that you can go through the quickest, they tell you, have all your documents in your hand. Don't be fumbling for it. Don't do none of that stuff. Have all your documents in hand.
And not to cut you off, let me just say this before we move on. Make sure you book your parking if you're driving there.
Oh, please book.
If you don't book parking, you probably gonna be parking far and having to catch a cab or Uber or something over to the cruise ship, because that happened to somebody in the cruise group. So make sure you book your parking. It's on the hub. You can go on there and you can actually type in where you want to ask questions at. You can ask about parking at the port, and it'll tell you exactly where to go, where you can park right there, and the shuttle takes you over.
So look, side note, just because you book, that don't mean you're done spending money. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. So like I say, the the park here. I mean, just
it's different stuff.
Different
Parking,
stuff, but we'll get
internet,
to that. We'll get to
all
that
that stuff. It's more stuff
we'll
that you have to pay for, which is not crazy expensive, but don't think once you book the cruise, you're donezo.
But since you brought up the internet part, 'cause I don't think I put it into our notes, but the internet part, I feel personally, it's not necessary to get the biggest package because you got to figure we all gonna be on the boat for however many days, and y'all work off the same hub, same satellite. The biggest internet package would not do you good, but everything's gonna run slow. If you want to just be up to date with everybody on social media and everything like that, get the social package.
Yeah,
everything's gonna run slow still, but
at
least you could have access to something. Unless you have like T-Mobile or something, once you get to the ports, if you're going through Mexico or something like that, you can get on and use your plan. But while you're on the boat, the social package is all you need.
Yeah, and like you said, even if you get the more expensive one, it's still gonna run slow because now it's a time where it'll run a little faster because other people might be asleep or they may be in the casino or whatever, so it'll run a little bit faster. But you also gotta factor in that it's teenagers on there, so they're gonna be on social media, on Snapchat, TikTok, on Twitter, all that stuff. So of course it's making it run slower. So you have to take all of that into consideration.
She ain't lying.
We got the social package just so if something happen, we can send a message through Instagram, through Facebook Messenger, whatever we needed to do to get the message back to them. I mean, you can do that with the social plan. We didn't feel it necessary to get the bigger plan because when we went before, we saw how the internet ran, so it wasn't even necessary to get the bigger plan to spend all that money, and you still not able to access it. But also on the hub, they have, once you get on the boat, if you in a party with, just say it's you and your kids or something, it's a little thing at the bottom that say chat with your party or something like that. And it's $5. Everybody has to pay $5, which is not bad, but you can take. So just say you and your spouse or whatever decided to go to a show and the kids wanted to go to the teenage club, is O2 and then Circle C or something. If they want to go there and then they decided, hey, we finna get ready to go to the arcade, they can text you that in there. You'll be able to see it, so you can kind of keep track of them where they are on the boat or whatever, if y'all split up or whatever. So that was kind of good to have. Every now and then that kind of ran a little bit slow, but for the most part, we was able to get our messages through to each other.
They'll send you a message and tell you the only way that chat works is if you have to keep that app open.
Keep it open. You can't exit out of it.
You can't just.
You can close it out, but leave it. I don't know how to say. Leave it kind of in the background. Don't exit all the way out.
Leave it run. Yeah, you can do that. But let's say for the most part, it worked pretty good. Couple nights, probably one or two nights, we probably seen a problem with it, but that's probably because somebody closed it out or whatever, or it was a lot of traffic going through it. But for the most part, it works pretty good. It works pretty good. So this next thing we're going to is probably something everybody want to know. Y'all heard about it and everything. If y'all watched our previous videos, mind you, they will be linked below. The previous videos, we talked about this Cheers package. Pre-purchasing the bottle for the room. My opinion personally, I would purchase a bottle for the room. So, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna. Now, if you're not a huge drinker like me, I'm not a huge drinker. So, buying the Cheers package, which is 15 drinks a day, but those drinks, I just want to say and I want to emphasize this, the drinks do not start until the next day. So the bottle also, everything starts on the second day, which is your C day. So if you get on the boat, just say you get on, we got on Monday. You're not able to use your Cheers package, and you're not able to get your bottle in your room until Tuesday. Now, if you're not a big drinker like me, like I like wine, each adult can bring the 750 milliliter bottle of wine. So I brought a bottle and he bought a bottle for me.
False. Mind you, beware of the bottles you bring because there is a corking fee. If you bring a bottle with a cork in it, they do charge you to
$15.
So I know some of y'all little bougie every now and then, but think about you on a cruise. Ain't no time to be bougie. Get you a screw off cap.
Yeah, I brought Stella Rosa. It was easy. Just pop it, go. Because I don't think you can bring all them tools on that because they consider it like a weapon because it's a sharp object. So you can't bring. You're gonna have to get them to do the corking or whatever, and they're gonna charge you a sign and sell card, $15 for every bottle you get uncorked, or however you say it.
Yeah.
So like I said, I brought a bottle, he brought a bottle. So those were for me, which we were on there for 5 days, which that was more than enough for me because I ended up actually still bringing a bottle home. And he bought a bottle for himself to drink while he was on there. Which
lasted the whole time, and I was still doing stuff at the bar.
Yeah, he was still getting some stuff at the bar too. But it was still way cheaper than buying a Cheers package because if you've never been on a cruise before, let me let you know this as well. If he was to get the package, they automatically make me get the package too. Any adult that's in the room. So if it's 3 adults in the room, all 3 of y'all have to get the package. So just say 1 adult don't drink and the other 2 drink heavily. Because I don't drink like that. You drink more than me. Heavily. But they're gonna make everybody, all the adults in the room, 21 and up. Everybody has to get the drink package, which I don't feel like it's fair, but I get why they do it because they don't want you sharing drinks. But I just feel like it's dumb because if I don't want the Cheers package, I don't want the Cheers package. I don't want it. You know, so. But
like I say, to me, 15 drinks a day is a little excessive.
Yeah.
I feel like I said, if y'all watch our previous video, I've stated that. And
granted,
if you're drinking 15 drinks a day for however long you're on there, you might want to seek help.
But granted, it's not just for the alcohol though. You can get coffee and juice and stuff like that with it. Drinks, but I'm still not about to drink that much because if I'm gonna pay $3 for a drink package, I'm gonna want to get alcohol. I'm not gonna get coffee and juice, something that I can get at home. You know. And then
and then think about it like this here too. You drinking that much? How much are you gonna enjoy your trip? You're gonna be pissing. As much liquid as you put in there, 15 drinks, wherever it's a coffee or whatever, not even saying alcohol. That's a lot of liquid in your body. Yeah, that's crazy. So, speaking of that, for those of y'all that do partake in drinks at the bar, like frozen drink, whatever you want to drink, I suggest this right here. Bring your own straws.
Y'all,
seriously, bring your own straw because Carnival has it now to where
it's like some sugar straws,
and they thick as hell. But it's candy. They call it candy straws.
Because after you're done, you can like chew them up or whatever. I didn't personally get it. He got it when he had a drink.
That was terrible to me.
I didn't have.
The drinks were good.
And I don't know why they doing that. I don't know if they cheaper or if that's just something they could get for the low.
But I don't think it's for the low, but that was not the business, people.
Because a lot of people were complaining about it. When I was playing roulette, the lady sitting next to me, she was like, oh my God, I don't know why they do these nasty straws.
But think about that. If you're drinking a frozen drink and it starts to condensate and stuff like that, that's candy, so it's sugar. You hit your drink, you pull off the drink, the straw stuck to your lip.
I said I didn't deal with that because I didn't get.
And then if you
drunk my wine.
You know, some people were kind of drunk or whatever, and they hitting their drink real hard. And some people like biting on their straws. A regular straw. You bet on that one, you gonna take a piece away. What?
Yeah.
Now those, like I say, I mean, the concept is probably okay, but hey, bring your own straws. Bring your own straws.
Yeah.
Just bring your own straws.
You can even go get the silicone ones from I think they're at the dollar store.
Or
the stainless steel.
Bring you a Yeti cup or something, and get you the stainless thing with the silicone tip or whatever, and they can run you the whole time. You can use that. There's probably another question y'all have on here that we have for y'all is that the difference between a balcony room versus an interior room. Now, this is our first time with a balcony room, and I like it. I mean, it's cool. I like it. We really didn't spend too much time in the rooms as opposed to when we do interior rooms. It's kind of about the same, right? But just the ambiance of just, God damn, if I wanted to go chill. Look, she called me sleep one night. It was so cool on the water. I went out there and sat on the chair, and the wind was blowing. It was cool. I was just like, I checked out, people. I checked out. It was comfortable. Now, in interior room, you can't do that. But going to the next thing, I think that the room temperature and comfort, I think an interior room might be a little cooler than a balcony room, but the comfort of a balcony room is a whole lot better.
Yeah, to be able to just look out and see the water and stuff like that. Like, I enjoy that part of it.
Oh,
and I also enjoy going out there, you know, just sitting there listening to the water and, you know, the waves and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy that, but honestly and truthfully, I know some people like, oh, whenever I travel, I can only get a balcony room. I can't do the interior room and all this stuff. Look, I'm really just going to be in there going to sleep.
Washing my ass.
For the most part. So, I mean, yeah, the balcony room was cool or whatever. Not saying we would never do it again, because I did enjoy it. Now, when we go on our Alaskan cruise, definitely getting a balcony room. But...
Yeah, tell them all that. It's not even watching. When y'all go on y'all Alaskan cruise. When
soon. Really soon.
Y'all stay tuned for that.
Yeah. So... I mean, like I said, as long as I got somewhere to lay my head and it's comfortable, I'm cool with that. But y'all may want to start bringing fan. I don't know if they done try to cut down on their AC bill a little bit.
Yes.
Because our room was a little warm, you know, our first day on there. But our steward, I asked him for a fan. And old Michael came through in the clutch and got us a fan or whatever. We broke him off a little bit too for doing that for us. But
so
you know, it's not all the time that they just have fans available. I know on my very first cruise, which was years ago, the AC broke and they brought us one of the big old big fans.
So
but now this
here.
one they had a little small one.
I see what we say. Tippy room steward well.
Yeah.
I was gonna save it for last. I had to move it up, but since we bring it up, Tippy room steward well, they take care of you like it ain't no business. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, he knew us by name after the first encounter. Right. Every time we would see him, he would call us by name. It was so funny. But he was real nice. Like I say, he took care of us. We asked him about the fan. He said, I can't make you no promises, but I'll see what I can do. We back to the room probably by an hour later, came back. The fan was sitting in the room.
Blowing. I was like, man. So as soon as we seen him, we was like, hey, wow. Bro, thank you. Yeah. That was lifesaver.
Yeah, he broke us off. I mean, hooked us up, I should say.
Yeah, hooked us up. Yeah,
he hooked us up. So the rest of the days was pretty cool for the most part. Like I said, calm. And that was the first time that I've been on the cruise on Carnival where it was kind of warm like that besides my first cruise. Now the other cruises that me and him have taken together, it's always been comfortable. But this one right here, oh my God.
I think with us, it was our first balcony we've had. So
yeah, so I don't know if that had something to do with it.
Yeah, but
it was a little bit warmer in there. And because we sleep like Eskimos in here at our house,
we're so comfortable to being in that cold climate.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work for me. So yeah.
But even with that being said about the rooms, I want to put this out there. Be aware, okay? The rooms right by the elevators are convenient, or as far as navigating the ship, stuff like that, they tend to be noisy late at night.
Our room wasn't right there, but just we could
just
see like the traffic of people getting on the elevator stuff with the people rooms that were right there. Mm-hmm. I just couldn't imagine my room being right there because of course everybody's getting drunk, getting lit, the kids running around, all that stuff. You could just hear laughing, running up and down the stairs, and
yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, it's
crazy.
It's good for like because I know I've seen a couple of people that were on like the little scooters, like little handicap scooters or whatever. So I know it was good and convenient for them, but I just don't know if that would work for me.
Yep, and even with that, if you agree, we recommend getting at least level 6 midship and up.
Yeah.
I mean, because you like kind of right by everything, the food, casinos, everything.
5th floor is a casino. 6 and up. I wouldn't recommend going any lower.
Yeah. I mean, it may be more comfortable. I mean, more comfortable as far as the boat shift. but you gotta think you can close it down to the ends and stuff. I mean, it's just
you can hear and also get midship.
Yeah, midship.
Get midship, 6th floor and above.
Yes.
That's my opinion.
That's all. So now this is her thing right here.
What?
Yeah, casino hacks. So I put casino hacks on here because I noticed the trend. Okay, I noticed this trend. You may agree, you may not. The first day and a half, if you an avid casino player, you was probably buzzing. You were probably buzzing. Now she gambled rent money. She probably won't. I'm just saying she gambled. You understand me?
I ain't gambling no rent money. I ain't getting put out the gamble.
But the first day, and I guess because everybody before that had fed it so much, they were still lingering. So when you get on there, when you get out and you get in international waters and they open that thing up, hey, folks was busting.
Yeah,
I mean,
first
like
machine I got on, I hit $500.
I mean, folks was busting. I was walking through to go to put some more money on my card. I heard a lady say, "Oh, come cash me out." She hit $1,500.
Somebody
That's
hit
first day.
4,000 and something.
Mm-hmm.
Another lady hit 10,000 and something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they were.
Now, as the days went by, y'all pay attention now. As the days went by,
The machines got real.
they got
tight.
real tight. The tables got real tight. I heard folks say, "Man, I didn't pay $600, and I ain't got nothing."
This man lost $1,700 on the roulette.
On a roulette table, yes. So,
yeah. Like I think they kind of try to get you like, oh yeah, and they know you're gonna try to keep winning and winning and winning. So they keep, them first couple days you winning. So then that 3rd, 4th day, they oh, we gonna keep it tight.
You know what that's like? I just want to put the head in. That's kind of what this like, right?
Moving along.
Because once you go too far, that's when your ass get in trouble. I just want to put the head in. Okay, next.
Who's ever just put the head in though?
Okay,
but I
next.
digress.
Next. So most cruises you're gonna be on, the first day is kind of the SC day. Depending on where you're going, the second day is a total SC day. But before y'all do anything and set up y'all stuff, research your protocols. What that means is you're gonna make several stops along the way. So depending on how many days you're on there, you may make 2 stops or 3 stops, whatever. Research your ports. So okay, is this feasible for me to get off it? Am I going to enjoy myself? Or is this going to be a waste of time? Right? So, not to talk down any port, the first port we went to was kind of like, And I've watched several videos. Yeah, it was. But I've watched several videos leading up to that. And I was like, okay, maybe different from our experience. But teach his own. You know what I mean? So, research. Know what you want to do. If you want to do excursions or shopping or whatever, research your ports so you will know what's going on. That way you won't be like, I should have stayed on the 8 or got me a good nap so that night I could have went and did what I wanted to do.
And that's how I felt at our first port.
Yeah, so just make sure y'all do that. Secondly, your time for the ports. Now,
it's hot.
It's hot. If you're
capital
going,
H, capital O, capital T.
Let's be clear.
Hot.
Let's be clear, right? Let's be clear. If you're going out of anywhere from the Gulf, it's gonna be hot.
Humid.
Yeah. That. Man, like, oh my goodness.
Like cooking you. You don't feel like a rotisserie chicken.
So for instance, for us, we didn't dress for the first port, but the way we dressed for the second port was way more comfortable. I sweat easy. The first port, I was like, ain't this about a... I had on shorts for the t-shirt. The second port we went to, had on swimming trunks and a dry fit shirt. Oh my goodness, that was heaven on earth.
Yeah, it was hot.
Oh, that was like heaven on earth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's one thing I can say.
We had on shorts both times, but it was just, woo.
Yes.
It was almost unbearable. Like, to
crazy.
even be out there, it was just hot.
And then with that, we was trying to record and stuff like that. It was like, I don't even want to. Like, it's
I was irritated.
It was
just
like,
hot, sticky. Just
basically, like, are we done yet? Can we go back to the boat and get cool? Ugh.
Yeah,
you know
and then the first port wasn't even all that, so I was kind of PO'd because it wasn't nothing to really get off the boat for, and I could have just stayed on maybe some ice cream and stuff like that.
Now videos that we got, I think I was sending video. We got the day 2 and 3. The first port is on there. Y'all can look. It's some good scenery, but it wasn't nothing just to write home about. You know what I mean? And like I say, with that, we don't want to say any names or stuff like that. Y'all decide for yourself.
Ooh,
but y'all know if y'all go on the corner for breeze, y'all can check out whatever's going on. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna down talk no port, so we ain't gonna do that. How to manage your money in ports. So
because they be right here.
They right there, and I'm gonna add something on the end of that, but actually going into the ports, don't look at the first shop you see. The deeper you go into the port, the more value you get. I ain't gonna say cheaper.
It's cheaper.
The more value you get. Because some of the stuff...
We ain't finna mislead the people. The things at the front is more expensive.
Because
the ones at the back...
A lot of folks want to just get that and come back
and go back to the boat. And they don't want to walk around. They just want to get off, get a souvenir, and go. The deeper you walk into it, the cheaper the stuff gonna be. We just trying to put y'all on game. However you want to do it, it's up to you. But you get more bang for your buck if you walk on to the back.
Also, since we're gonna do that, it's not on here. I want to add it right quick. But when you go into the duty-free shops, just be aware, okay? Which it kind of irritated us, but I guess at the end of the day, we kind of understood. But at first, like, we just getting off. It's hot. Hold on, let me get that. I know where you're going. Let me get that. It was kind of irritating, but I kind of understand because I guess it's the way they make money. Because one of the people said, "But he might never ain't going. It's a commission. This is how I get my money." Okay, they may be a ploy to make me buy with you or whatever, but they will be in your back pocket. You can look at something and like, "Oh, this is a piece of gum. Hey, you know, we got this and this. You want it? I get it for you. Pull it out. We put it aside." No, they will be on you. And they will hit both your shoulders. Both of them.
I will say, now, the female was really, like, she irritated me so bad because I wanted to buy some perfume from there. He wanted to get some cologne. And I understand that's how they make their money. And we just want y'all to be aware that that's how some of them are. Yeah. Some of them, you be like, okay, give me a little bit, give me a little space. Some of them kind of back off a little bit, but she just kept. And I just got pissed and just walked off and was like, okay, I don't want nothing from over here. Then we went and purchased other stuff. But my thing is, I understand that's how you make your money, but you need to give me time to look, because by you just being right here on me, that irritates me, and I'm not going to want to spend my money there. I'm just going to go, and that's just what happened. I told him, I said, oh, the hell with this. Like, I can't even function. I can't even think. I'm trying to smell the different perfumes. We trying to, decide which one we want to get and all this and that. We couldn't even do that because every time we pick up one, you want to smell it? You want this one? What size do you want? No.
They were spraying it, and they're like, I'm a big connoisseur of smell goods, cologne, stuff like that. So she was over there spraying stuff and mixing and clashing with the stuff I had on. I was like, "Hey, lady, stop!"
Yeah, it was irritating.
Mind you, it was about a couple bottles that we wanted to buy a piece, but she was so persistent with it. It was like, it's like going to.
It's one thing being persistent, and it's one thing being irritating. She was like a damn fly at a barbecue. And so it's like one of them, all by you trying to eat, and they all by you. Like, I couldn't. I was like, you know what? I just didn't buy anything from over there.
I'm pretty sure everybody that goes out shopping somewhere, you know what you want to get when you go to the store. You may want to window shop a little bit, but you know what you're exactly going into. So when you go to these ports, you kind of already research a little bit. Okay, I know this port has this liquor or this cologne or this whatever. You know what you're going to get, right? I don't need you to tell me, hey, I think you should get this. No, don't do that, because now I'm not buying nothing. That's double negative.
Just let me focus on what I'm trying to focus on. Let me look, and then if I need something and I call you over, then you come over. Yeah. She on one side, I get upset and go to the other side. I turn around, she right here. And I just told him, I said, you know what? I'm done. I can't even concentrate like this. So let's just go.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, folks, we come to the end of this video, and like I say, make sure y'all go check out it's a 3-part series we have right now of our 5-day cruise. I mean, it's going hard right now. So if y'all ever want to figure out, especially y'all first timers, y'all want to figure out kind of what's going on, kind of get a glimpse of the boats and stuff and see if that's the right decision you want to make, check out our videos. They will be linked below. Do that, and I mean,
you said comment, like, subscribe.
Yep. Basically, my opinion, just to recap and sum up everything, a cruise to me is the most fun, inexpensive trip you can ever take.
Relaxing.
It's relaxing. Everything
is right there. You get drunk. Granted, you can make it back to your room. Just go back to your room, pass out. You don't have to worry about no DUI. You don't have to worry about nothing there.
That's why we said the room selection. We said because they right there, there. Also, I didn't want to bring this up, but if you kind of one of the ones that you go somewhere and your stomach just ain't right, take care of that shit before you go on a cruise, because you gonna stockpile your stomach with all kind of foods.
How they gonna take care of before they go on the cruise? The cruise is like 5, 6, 7 days.
Like clean yourself out before you go. So
you can, but
clean yourself out. I'm just saying, clean yourself out, because you're gonna pile up between fruit, ice cream, all the pizza. Oh man, the Guys Burgers. We didn't even talk about Guys Burgers.
Everybody knows about Guys Burgers.
But the first timers don't.
They may not. I'm sure y'all have heard.
First time, first timers.
Guys Burger.
And look, they got bacon.
I think I had. Yeah,
they got bacon. Ask for it. They got bacon at breakfast. Ask for the bacon.
Yeah, because they don't put it out because it's so expensive to get right now. Ask for it. They got it. They got it hid up under the thing. You just say, I want a bacon burger. They gonna go up under the little thing, get your little bacon, put it on there. They don't tell you. They ain't gonna say they got it, but they have it.
They sure won't. They sure won't. They sure won't.
Oh.
Oh.
If y'all want to do the specialty restaurants like the steakhouse, the Italian, and it's another one, make sure you do your reservations early, because you can do the reservations before you actually leave or whatever. So make sure you do the reservations early, because we wanted to go to the Italian restaurant, but when I went on there to do reservations, it's already sold out.
And this is before we even boarded the cruise.
This is before we boarded.
So do that way ahead of time.
When they send you the stuff on the hub, you can go on there, because they have all the little things, specialty down there, to tell you how much it is for adults, how much it is for kids. Go ahead and book it, because you can prepay for it. So when you, whatever day you booked it for, you just show up and you go sit down and eat.
Oh, okay. Those of y'all that's also traveling with kids, they do have stuff that the kids can register and go to, and they have activities for kids all day long. So we had our grandbaby with us, and she was in the age bracket from, was it 13 to 15 or wherever
15
they were?
15 to 17.
Okay, for that one, there's a little spot they have. It's called O2. Mm-hmm. I think that's generic Club on all O2. Of them, on all the boats. I think that's generic for all the boats, but they have something they can register to. They can go to that like throughout the day and throughout the night or whatever. And
but
they take care of them.
Yeah, but with Club O2 for 15 to 17, they can come and go as they please. So it's not like the younger ones where you have to go and check them in and check them out. It's not like that. So don't think once you leave them there, they just in there in the club. No, they can come and go as much as they please. So if you check them in there, where they go, you register them, they go in there, they can leave out, and they don't have to tell you anything if they leave out. Just FYI.
Mm-hmm. That and getting off the boat. We was about to end without saying that. Getting off the boat. I don't care what you do, what your muster point is, what anything is. Muster station, whatever. Yeah, that one. It's gonna be a headache. It's gonna be a headache all the time, especially going out of Galveston, because I think the way they have everything going through Galveston, it's like 3 or 4 boats, and they all kind of come in at the same time. But the boarding process is way different than the getting off process.
I feel like they were both a pain in the ass. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Getting off was worse.
Getting off was worse. But look how long we had. Honest. But then we had to wait for the shuttle in that hot heat for the longest to come get us. Some people even started walking. Yeah, it was hot out there for that. Some people even started walking because we were waiting. And I mean, it's understandable because people are coming back from a cruise while we're trying to get on the cruise. So it's understandable that it's gonna be a lot of traffic, but it was definitely a pain in the ass. But coming back really was worse. Yeah. Like it just. So be prepared for that. And if you can, check your bags.
The night before.
Yes. They'll take your bag, so you just keep out your little toiletries or whatever you're gonna need.
Whatever you're gonna wear.
Probably like bring you like a little small bag to keep that stuff in. That way they'll go ahead and take your luggage down, so you don't have to worry about your luggage, because trying to pack your luggage, the elevators are slow as hell. When they do come, they pack because people coming from all the way at the top. By the time they get to your floor, it's packed. Hold on. By the time they get to your floor, it's packed. So you're not gonna be able to get on. So if you see elevator going up, just get on the elevator and ride it back down.
That's another hack. That's another hack.
Ride it if you see it going up, especially on what is it, disembarkation,
whatever it's called.
When you see the elevator going up,
when you getting off,
just get on it and ride it back down, because everybody's trying to go down. So if they see it going up, it's going up. We don't want to go up. Ride it up and then just ride it back down. That's what we ended up having to do after about 7-8 elevators passing us by because they were full. We just rolled it up and then we rolled it back down, and then we.
Let's think about it. They're gonna be full because you got your body plus your bags.
And then, not to mention, if you bring your stuff back from the ports, that's a whole nother subject. But, and one more thing before we close, I just thought about it. If you get alcohol at the ports, you do have to check it when you get back on the boat. You cannot take it back to your room. You have to check it. Once you check it, you got to go that morning to the nightclub and go pick it up between 6 and 8:30. Yep, I advise you to get up at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
To go and get it, because everybody and their grandma done bought something on the port.
Luckily, smart ass.
Luckily, we got up early to go and get ours.
But we prepared through each port we went to also.
Yeah.
Because we didn't, we'd been fucked.
Yeah. We bought some extra baggage or whatever to bring the stuff back. But you have to make sure you get up early and go get it, because you have to think about it. The longer you wait, the longer, the more other people done got up and decided, let me go get my my alcohol. So I told him we actually got up at 6 and we probably made it down there by 6:15, 6:20 to go get our stuff. And by the time we made it there, it was already probably about 15, 20 people in front of us.
That had several bottles.
And
we had several bottles.
So, like I said, you guys might want to get, that's one thing, another hack. You may want to go ahead and, they say 6 to 8:30. Try to be there by 6. No later than by 6:05 to get your stuff. I mean, it moved pretty fast for the most part. But, and also know that you have to claim that through customs when you come back. They give you a slip to fill out and all that stuff when you come back through customs. So just know you got to claim that and pay taxes on it when you bring it back. So that's on.
But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it because we got a bar worth of bottles for the dope man price. Let's just say like that.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, for a real cheap price. For a real cheap price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and some of them we bought on the boat.
Yeah.
And even if you buy them on the boat, you still got to go pick them up at that same place at that same time. So it's good, because the boat, for some of the bottles we got, they were the big bottles. They wasn't the small bottles.
Oh, you ain't buying no small bottles.
So we got the big bottles, and I feel like it was a good price for them. So that's pretty much all we have. If y'all do have more questions, just put it down in the comments or whatever, and we'll answer your questions.
We'll respond to everybody.
Yes, we will. About what you need to do or whatever. How you need to go about it. Also, make sure you're getting your COVID test, because you have to do the COVID test, as we said before, until they lift that ban or whatever you want to call it. But like I said, if you have any more questions, just put them down in the comments below, and we'll be sure to get back with you.
Stay hydrated.
Please stay hydrated because it's hot.
So to recap, all in all, our experience is our first cruise post-pandemic. We enjoyed the hell out of ourselves.
Didn't want to come back.
And we brought an extra person that we never really do.
Yeah, it's normally just us.
And like,
had to let my baby experience it.
Look, that was the shit.
And she had a good time. She said Club 02 was the bomb.
Coming in at 2 damn o'clock in the morning. Yeah, man. Hey, like I say, any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, y'all post it down below. Make sure y'all like this video up. Get this up in the algorithm for us. We do appreciate y'all. If those of y'all that's watching is not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because we're going to have more videos coming. We have
y'all
actually have
gonna
another
want to
cruise.
see about
Yeah.
this Alaskan cruise.
Yes, we got all this stuff
that we have
so,
coming up. So
like I said, man, thank y'all for even
Appreciate
watching this
you.
far. You know what I'm saying? So
yep,
like, comment, subscribe. Hey, we're about to be out
on game.
on game.